Hello, people. This is Mac with Mac Commentary. Just a short video here. What's been going on with the Nord Stream attack, where they blew up the pipeline, Nord Stream pipeline that runs up underneath the Baltic Sea from Russia to Germany. You may recall that some time ago, it was stated that the Nord Stream may have been blown up by the United States during a military exercise over in the Baltic Sea. They utilized the expertise of U.S. Navy frogmen who dived down, and at some point in time, they planted during this exercise, they planted the explosive beneath the pipeline, like sometime maybe in the early summer during that exercise. And then they proceeded to blow it up, if you recall, back in September of last year, 2022. And that was a big uproar. The first thing they tried to do, they tried to blame it on Russia. Now, why would Russia blow up its own pipeline? Now they've gotten it, they're working on it to get it repaired now. But why would they do that when that was a moneymaker for them, sending natural gas directly to Germany, and from there Germany shipped out gas to other parts of Europe. So that wouldn't be too smart for Russia to blow up its own pipeline. But according to the Times, I believe that's UK news outlet, they stated that the West intelligence agencies knew almost immediately that last year's Nord Stream blast had been orchestrated by a person with ties to Ukraine. But they chose to conceal this information in order to avoid a diplomatic row between Kyiv and Berlin. Now, that's what Times reported on yesterday, Wednesday. According to the outlet, the Scandinavian delegation learned a week after the September 22 attack on the gas pipelines that it was staged by a private venture originating in Ukraine. And they stated that they reportedly received the information at an intelligence meeting in Brussels. Now this is really, now you make me think, now what are they trying to do? They're trying to cover up something here, or make it seem as if though that the story reported by Seymour Hersh, and I reported on this here in another video, that where he stated that he had a real high confidence informant who told him that the United States were the ones behind the blowing up of the pipeline. Now, as I stated, Seymour is an eminent U.S. journalist. And he released an investigation which laid the blame on Washington for orchestrating the Nord Stream attacks, while the White House has denied any responsibility for this. In January, U.S. Undersecretary of State for Political Affairs, Victoria Nuland, suggested that Washington must be very gratified to know that Nord Stream 2 is no longer operational. So when things were pointing at the United States, first thing they came out and said, hey, Russia blew up the pipes, their own pipeline. The West, Europe, all charted right in that the West must have done this. But now we know, and they're coming out, and they claim they've been doing this all the time, that Ukraine had something to do with this. And it wasn't the United States at all. See, that's amazing now. So who are we supposed to believe here? Was it the United States? Or was it Ukraine? Did Ukraine motivate the United States motivate Ukraine to do this? Because for one thing, for sure, the United States is controlling Ukraine. Ukraine is just a puppet of the United States. Why do you think they shipping all these weapons and things over there? And they've got 2 pilots just arrived in Tucson, Arizona, for flight training on the F-16. Now, President Biden has said that for sure no F-16s will be going to Ukraine. Now, but it makes me ask, why are they training Ukraine pilots to fly F-16s if none are going over there? See, this war is about over there in Europe. It's going to either come to an end or it's going to get really escalated. Because right now, Moldova is about to go to war with another little country over there. And that's going to have an effect on Russia, because it's going to stretch things a little thin for Russia there. So the thing it is, will this war end soon, or will it become a major war? Now, there's a lot of things going on. We got things going on over there. I'm talking about as far as the United States go. We got things going on over there in China and Taiwan. I mean, what are we getting ourselves into here, people? We've got our government now. It's stretching and spending money all over everywhere. And look at what's happening in our country. We don't have any training and the money over here for anything that could be helping other people in this country. President Biden went over to Ukraine. But did he go there where in Palestine, Ohio, where the train wreck dumped all the noxious chemicals all over everywhere? He didn't even go there. And look at our cities. Look what's happening there. Look at our kids. Many of our kids need education. They need to be trained in high-tech fields. But yet they bringing all these other people over to this country to fulfill these jobs that Americans should be trained to do. But I've heard them say that, oh yeah, we can train We can train the Ukrainians. We can train the Syrians to the high-tech jobs. But what about the American citizens here, the black Americans in particular? What about some training for them? And we need reparations. What about reparations? We're spending more money all over the world creating and killing people. Blood is spilling everywhere. And that same money could be put right into this here country and made to work here. The more educated people you have, the more the economy grows and grows. Because these educated people in technical fields will be out there working. And I tell you, people, we've got to, you have, and me, we've got to do something about this from the ground roots on up. We got to get to these so-called leaders of ours, the Congress people. We got to write to them. We got to tell them what's on our minds. Because if we don't complain, they just keep doing the same thing over and over, and we will continue to suffer over and over. So people, I want you to think about this here. I want you to all give me your comments. What do you think? Do you think that that the United States is doing something nefarious when they when pipelines and things like that are being blown up? Do you think they are doing something wrong when they provide all these arms and weapons over to Ukraine to fight Russia? When you go back and look at the history, the United States had a hand in causing Russia to go in and invade Ukraine. So what do you think? Let me know what you think on this. I know you got to have some opinion there, because there's a lot of money they're sending around the world right now, and we got things right here that needs to be done in this country here. All right, people. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Have a great one.